The early 19th century in Dickson County, Tennessee was a time of untamed wilderness. The land was raw and wild, a vast expanse of dense forests and uncharted territories. Settlers carved lives from the dense forests, their axes echoing through the trees as they built homes and communities from the ground up. They told tales around crackling fires, stories of their struggles and triumphs, and the mysteries of the land they were coming to know. These tales spoke of the land's beauty, its majestic trees and serene landscapes, but darkness lurked beneath, hidden in the shadows of the forest. Whispers started among the townsfolk, hushed conversations about strange sightings and eerie sounds that filled the night. A creature stalked the woods, its presence felt but rarely seen, a shadow moving through the trees. A creature of terrifying power, one that struck fear into the hearts of those who dared to venture too far from the safety of their homes. A beast that walked on two legs yet wore the fur of a wolf. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and its howl echoed through the night. They called it the Dickson County Werewolf, a name that would become legend. No one knew its true origin, where it came from or why it haunted the woods. Some spoke of a vengeful spirit, cursed to walk the earth as a beast, forever bound to the forest. Others told of a man twisted by some dark magic, transformed into a monster by forces beyond his control. He changed under the light of the full moon, his humanity slipping away with each transformation. The legend spread through the settlements like wildfire, each retelling adding new details and heightening the fear. Fear clung to the shadows, a constant companion to those who lived on the edge of the wilderness. The werewolf embodied the wild, untamed heart of the frontier, a reminder of the dangers that lay just beyond the reach of civilization. It was a reminder that even in the face of progress, some things remain beyond our understanding, mysteries that continue to haunt the edges of our world. Details of the werewolf's transformation varied, shrouded in mystery and fear. Some whispered of a painful contortion. Bones cracked and reformed. Muscles twisted and grew, reshaping the very essence of the man. The man's cries echoed through the night, a chilling symphony of pain and horror, reverberating through the trees and sending shivers down the spine of any who heard. His human form vanished beneath a coat of thick fur, each hair a testament to his new, wild identity. Sharp teeth, like shards of bone, burst forth from his gums, ready to tear through flesh and bone. His eyes, once filled with humanity, burned with a feral hunger, a primal need that could never be sated. Others claimed the change was swift, almost instantaneous. One moment a man, the next a beast, as if the transformation was a mere flicker of the moonlight. No pain, just an instantaneous shift from civilization to primal instinct, a seamless transition from human to beast. Regardless of the process, the result remained consistent, a creature of the night, powerful and untamed, a creature of terrifying strength and savagery. What drove this transformation? Was it a curse, a dark spell cast upon the unfortunate? Was it a curse passed down through generations, a family secret too dark to reveal, or a pact made with dark forces, a deal struck in desperation or madness, binding the soul to a life of torment? The answer was lost to the mists of time and rumor, a tale told and retold, each version more fantastical than the last. The werewolf remained an enigma, a creature of legend and fear. He was a creature forever caught between two worlds, belonging to neither, a symbol of the eternal struggle between man and beast. Stories of the werewolf's brutality became ingrained in local folklore, passed down through generations. Farmers awoke to find their livestock slaughtered, their livelihoods threatened. Carcasses were mangled and half-eaten, a gruesome sight that haunted their dreams. Tracks, too large for any natural wolf, marked the blood-soaked ground, a chilling reminder of the beast's presence. Travelers passing through the woods told of chilling encounters, their voices trembling with fear. Glowing eyes peered at them through the undergrowth, watching their every move. Low growls sent shivers down their spines, a sound that would haunt them forever. One particularly harrowing tale spoke of a young couple whose fate was sealed by the full moon. Their wagon broke down on a moonlit night near the wood's edge, leaving them vulnerable and exposed. They waited for help, but it was the werewolf that found them, emerging from the shadows with a menacing growl. The creature lunged from the darkness, drawn by the scent of fear and desperation. The young man fought back, but he was no match for the beast's raw power, his strength waning with each passing second. The woman watched in horror as her lover was torn limb from limb, her screams piercing the night. She managed to escape, her sanity barely intact, running through the forest with terror in her eyes. Her screams echoed through the night, a chilling testament to the werewolf's savagery, a story that would be told for years to come. The werewolf's presence clung to certain areas. These became places of dread and whispered warnings. Deep in the woods, shrouded in shadow and silence, lay an abandoned cabin. Locals claimed it was a haven for the beast. They spoke of strange noises emanating from within. The howling of a wolf mixed with the mournful cries of a man. A network of caves snaked beneath the region. Some believed the werewolf retreated to these subterranean depths during daylight hours. The air within the caves was thick with a musky odor. The ground was littered with bones, picked clean and bleached white. Few dared to venture into these caverns. Those who did spoke of an oppressive feeling, as if they were being watched by unseen eyes. The legend of the Dickson County Werewolf had woven itself into the very fabric of the land. Fact or fiction? The skepticism and the belief. Not everyone believed the tales. Skeptics dismissed them as superstition. They blamed the attacks on feral dogs or wolves driven mad by hunger. They pointed to the lack of concrete evidence. No one had captured the creature. No definitive proof of its existence had ever been found. But the believers held firm. They argued that the skeptics simply couldn't comprehend the true nature of the beast. They pointed to the consistency of the stories passed down through generations. The sheer terror in the voices of those who claimed to have encountered the creature couldn't be faked. The debate raged on. It mirrored the internal conflict that the legend itself represented, the struggle between reason and primal fear. Section 6. Echoes of the Past. The legend's connection to shapeshifters. The Dickson County Werewolf wasn't alone. His story echoed ancient tales from around the world. Shapeshifters, creatures capable of shifting between human and animal forms, populated myths and folklore across cultures. In Europe, werewolves stalked the night. In Native American lore, skinwalkers donned the pelts of animals to assume their power. These stories, though separated by time and geography, shared a common thread. They spoke to humanity's deep-seated fear of the unknown, the animalistic side that lurked within us all. The Dickson County Werewolf was a uniquely American expression of this universal archetype. He embodied the wild, untamed spirit of the frontier. He served as a chilling reminder that some things in the darkness cannot be explained away by logic or reason. Section 7. The legend lives on, modern-day interpretations. The 21st century brought new interpretations to the legend. Some embraced a more scientific approach. They speculated about rare medical conditions that could explain some of the reported characteristics. Hypertrichosis, which causes excessive hair growth, and porphyria, a blood disorder that can cause sensitivity to sunlight and behavioral changes, were cited as possible explanations. Others explored the psychological aspects of the legend. They saw the werewolf as a manifestation of societal anxieties, the fear of the other, the untamed wilderness, and the primal instincts that lurked beneath the surface of civilization. Section 8. Hunting for the Truth, Ghost Tours and Local Lore. The legend of the Dickson County Werewolf became a source of local pride. Tourists flocked to the area, eager to catch a glimpse of the beast or simply experience the thrill of the unknown. Ghost tours sprung up, guiding visitors through the werewolf's supposed haunts. Local businesses capitalized on the legend. T-shirts bearing the werewolf's image flew off the shelves. Restaurants added werewolf burger to their menus. The legend, once whispered in hushed tones, was now a full-blown phenomenon. Section 9. A timeless tale, the enduring fascination with the Dickson County Werewolf. Despite the passage of time, the legend of the Dickson County Werewolf continued to fascinate. It was a tale that refused to be confined to the past. Perhaps it was the thrill of the unknown, the chilling possibility that something lurked in the shadows. Or maybe it was the reminder that even in our modern world, there are still mysteries beyond our understanding. Whatever the reason, the legend endured. It served as a testament to the power of storytelling and our primal fascination with the creatures that haunt our darkest nightmares. The Dickson County Werewolf remained a creature of legend. He was forever entwined with the history and folklore of the region. And as long as people continued to whisper his name, his story would continue to be told.